He moku ka wa'a. There's an island in a canoe. He wa'a he moku. There's a canoe in the island.
It's not just about sticking your blade in the water. It's about finding the foundation of why it started. Our people came together. Our people traveled. We were voyagers. We didn't just stay in one spot. That canoe is life.
The wa'a is more than just the wa'a. It's a living entity that brought us from one place to another, crossing the oceans in the Pacific Islands.
The canoe, I don't look at it as just a boat out there. It has got its own little spirit. And so you have to take care of it. And malama, to take care, means to take care of the canoe itself too. You take care of it so it takes care of you.
The wa'akaulua, the double-hull canoes, they were the vehicles of our ancient ancestors. And if you didn't walk, you probably sailed, because that's how they came here.
These voyaging canoes or just canoes in general was really a mainstay of our lifestyle, and they were everywhere.
It was our connection to each other. As the ocean was our roadways, our canoe was a vessel that traveled throughout the Pacific and connected all of us, people of the Pacific. Due to modern times, Westerners coming in and coming in with their own vessels and teaching us their way of life, we've lost our connection with the canoes.
1900s, no double-hull canoes were made by the ancient ones, Hawaiians. So it was something that was left dormant for quite a few years. And then it was like a Hawaiian Renaissance back in the early 70s that started to bring all this stuff back.
I have great appreciation for our kalaiva'a because there really aren't too many of them, and it truly is an art. Keola Sakera built Mo'olele, and he also started that project for Mo'okiha. And these are masters of canoes. To be able to see these canoes and to be able to put the curves symmetrically the way that they fit into a canoe.
Whatever we're doing has to be along the same lines and thinking as the ancient ones did it. This kind of canoes, it's not like a regular catamaran that you take people out on. This is a cultural icon. I strongly believe in the cultural spirits, the ocean spirit being Kanaloa. You take nature's design, like a fish or something, you put it into practice with a full-size canoe, and that's part of the challenge. And that's why I say canoe making is not all just work and brawn. It's an art form too. You have to study it as an art form. And if you look at nature, whether it be a bird, fish, or whatever, it's by design, it's a beautiful art form that is functional. And so that's what the canoe has to be, a functional art form, if you may.
So voyaging canoe is a living part of our culture. It's part of our identity of who we are as Hawaiians, as oceanic peoples. In these times where the world is changing, we have to think about the parts of our culture that we want to hold on to. Are they valuable? Because if we don't value them, if we forget about them, they just disappear. They only exist in the books. So it's important for us to continue to teach our young kids this part of their culture, because if you don't, then why should they even value it?
The wa'a, it does bring back a direct connection in the roots. I said that I will always keep it a floating classroom, and I will always keep it eager to teach. And right now we're doing all of Hawaii, and then like Hokulea, once we go abroad, then it will, like an octopus, it will just keep going.
The wa'a is entity and spirit that can teach you about yourself, the ocean, your ancestors, and that's one of the great values of it.
Our canoes are going to continue to live on, and our youth are going to continue with the canoes.
It's the new phase of what was ancient. Now we're trying to bring it back in.
And we're lucky enough, we have a canoe here on Maui. We have Mo'okiha, we have Mo'olele, and it's who we are as a Hawaiian people.